I can do this in one take. Watch me do this in one take. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna redo everything because... What up, beautiful Ningans? It's your boy, Lawrence, and I'm back yet again with another YouTube video. By the way, that's a new intro tagline that I'm trying to work with. I'm gonna make that a thing. Beautiful Ningans, which is essentially beautiful humans in Japanese. Learn to appreciate it, learn to love it, do what you gotta do. You're welcome. So today, I won't be doing any unboxings, although I do want to. But in this episode, I will be talking about anime. And specifically, as the title suggests, I will be talking about the top 6 anime that I'm watching right now. And these are the top 6 spring anime. After heavy hitters like Re:Zero Season 2 Part 2, Attack on Titan, Quintessential Quintuplets, Horimiya, and of course Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a lot of talk in the anime community that this spring anime season is gonna be very lackluster. But damn, we got some contenders. Check it out. So before I begin, short disclaimer, these are not the only anime that I'm watching this season, but I'll just be talking about top 6 anime that I think right now is the creme de la creme of the spring 2021 lineup. So number 6 is Tokyo Revengers. So it focuses on present day Takemichi, who's a nobody and has a very low self-esteem. And one day, he got a news that his girlfriend from middle school was killed due to a gang-related incident. To make matters worse, he almost dies. But instead of dying, this dude survived and gained the ability to travel back in time. So now, what became his goal is to be able to save his girlfriend from the past and hopefully change the present. If you haven't watched this series, please do so. Really awesome show. I'm personally caught up with the manga, but I'm still watching the show religiously because it's just that good. But the animation, the action, and of course, the characters, oh my, they're wonderful. Please watch it, check it out. Number 5. Number 5 is Ijinarai de Nagatoro, or Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. So this anime is about a girl named Nagatoro who essentially pesters her senpai relentlessly. I gotta admit, the first episode, I was annoyed about Nagatoro, but after a couple of episodes kicks in, she kind of warms up to you and you begin to like her. Watch it, it's a very fun show. You're not gonna regret it. Number 4, Vivy. So I'll be gushing over the show for a little bit here because this show is so good. So the story is pretty much like Terminator, where obviously you have like a super advanced AI that wants to exterminate mankind in the future. Now enters Matsumoto, an AI from the future who now travels back to the past and rendezvous with Vivy, the titled character. Vivy is also an AI with core programming, which is to make man happy from her singing. The action sequences on this thing is freaking amazing. The music, the drama, everything about this, it's so mind-blowing. I can't stress it enough. It's really good. The thing is, this did not came from a manga, which I think is fantastic because I feel like if it did, it will rob it of its true potential as an anime. So if you haven't started watching this yet, please, it's totally worth your time. Please watch it, it's a great show. So number 3, it says, I've been killing slime for 300 years and maxed out my level. This is an isekai anime where a salary woman essentially, after she dies, she got transported into another world. Honestly, to me, this is just my guilty pleasure anime because unlike the other shows that I've mentioned so far, this is not as emotional and really you don't have to think about it too much. It's just a show where they live their day-to-day lives. You know, take that for what it's worth. It's not a bad show. Next, number 2 is 86. Like Nagatoro, that I was annoyed by from the get-go, but still kept it on my watch list. 86, I've actually dropped after the first episode. But wait, 2 weeks later, I had nothing to watch, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it another go. And boy, that changed my mind. Frankly though, because the first episode, I was so confused. And I watched the second episode, and it began to make sense. I would suggest watch this 1 and 2 together, so at least it gives you proper context. The series is so good. The drama, the action, can't stress enough how wonderful this series is. And what's great about this series is that it actually looks at certain societal issues that are still prevalent today. The animation is crisp. The characters are very likable. And but a word of caution, it does give you that Game of Thrones vibe to it. So thread carefully. So anyways, watch this show. It's really good. Okay. Finally, the number one in my list is Hige Osuru or Higehiro, which is after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. So the story is about a supreme Chad Yoshida who confessed to his boss Goto-san but got rejected. So as he's on his way back home, drunk, stumbled upon this girl Sayu sitting on a lamppost. She offered him the deed to get a place to stay for the night. He declined. Later on, she offered it again. He declined again. Ultimately, Yoshida will let her stay with no strings attached except housework. The story begins of their cohabitation. I really like this show, although it's not for everyone. In fact, even in Japan right now, apparently it caused some controversy because of its premise. Also, Sayu, hands down, top waifu of this season. Saying this voice actor is so good. Like he actually makes me think that that's a person. Sayu as a person. And here's the thing. This is one of those series that I was hoping for at least 2 seasons. But oh well, we're not gonna get it, just 1 season. But they are gonna adapt fully, which is great. I intend to do a full analysis of the show once the show wrapped up, because I think we're getting there. So anyways, that's my top 6. So what is your top 6 of this season? Leave it in the comment section down below. I'd like to know, I'm curious. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you once again for watching. I would love to do more of this in the future. Anyways, if that's the case then, I will talk to you later. See ya!